In this video, I want to highlight to you guys an awesome new PlayStation 4 Pro console that looks to be getting an exclusive release in Japan, but if you're a fan of Persona 5, this might be something you want to import because I imagine that it is going to be stupid expensive come when it goes out of print and it becomes a collector's item. We'll highlight that. Also, a pretty big beta is available to sign up for right now in Project Resistance. This is, of course, a new game coming from Capcom. Some of us are skeptical on it, myself included, but I do want to highlight that. And also, Control has been one of the better games released in 2019. I have really dug Remedy's offering with that game, and now they have detailed some post-launch content for the game, and photo mode is coming this fall, new game mode in December. A lot of cool stuff is headed to that game, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. First up, a PlayStation 4 Pro and a PlayStation 4 Persona 5 Royal Limited Editions have been announced for PlayStation 4. They are due out alongside the base game on October 31st. Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan, Asia, and Atlus have announced the PlayStation 4 Pro Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition and two PlayStation 4 Persona 5 Royal Limited Editions for Japan. It will launch alongside the game on October 31st. At 44,980 yen, the PlayStation 4 Pro Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition is only available in Glacier White and includes a Persona 5 Royal themed top cover and themed DualShock 4 controller, as well as a limited edition original sleeve and Sony Store exclusive 5 original postcard. Pre-orders are available right now. Then you have the PlayStation 4 Persona 5 Royal Limited Editions that are available in 1TB and 500GB models for 39,980 yen and 34,980 yen respectively in jet black and glacier white color options. It includes a Persona 5 Royal themed top cover, different for each color variation, and a themed DualShock 4 controller, as well as a limited edition original sleeve and Sony Store exclusive 5 original postcards. The DualShock 4 controllers themselves can also be purchased standalone in jet black and glacier white for 7,480 yen at the Sony Store, and the PlayStation 4 top covers can be bought for 4,000 yen at the Sony Store. Persona 5 Royal itself is due out PlayStation 4 on October 31st. I highly doubt that we're gonna get these consoles over here stateside. However, you do have top covers, so if you do just want to buy that and slick out your PlayStation 4, that is an option as well. I imagine the whole bundle sealed or whatever the case may be is gonna go for a hefty price just based on the fact that it is the Persona 5 console. Whatever the case may be, I thought that would be something cool to note, and they look absolutely awesome with the top cover. So if you're a fan of Persona 5, that might be something you want to look into importing, especially because I don't know how long these are going to remain in stock for. You could just get the controller, you could just get the top cover standalone. That is absolutely an option, especially because I don't think a lot of people are going to be wanting to drop, 45,000 yen on a brand new PlayStation 4 Pro console. That's relatively expensive if you do convert that. Also, I highly doubt anyone is really looking to pick up a PlayStation 4 Pro console at this point in 2019, late into 2019, with the PlayStation 5 being released later in 2020. Now wouldn't be the ideal time to pick up a PlayStation 4 Pro, but nonetheless thought the consoles looked awesome, and I did want to highlight that to you guys. Okay, moving on from that, for those of you guys that are a little bit skeptical about Project Resistance, I myself am definitely in that camp. Well, a closed beta is available to sign up for right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below. No guarantee that you can get in the game, but if you guys are unaware of what this game is, it pits Mastermind versus survivors. Welcome to Raccoon City, home of Umbrella and its world-class biomedical research. Capcom's Project Resistance is a new 1v4 asymmetric online survival horror experience set in the world of Resident Evil. Unleash your inner evil as a cunning mastermind, or join the fight as one of the resourceful survivors desperately trying to escape every obstacle the mastermind puts in their way. Gameplay objective is survivors will win if they manage to escape before time runs out. The mastermind will win if they manage to prevent all survivors from escaping. So how does gameplay work? Well, again, it's 1v4, and as the mastermind, they secretly kidnap young people for the purpose of data gathering. By forcing these youth into desperate situations, the mastermind aims to gather valuable research data on how the subjects respond to fear. The mastermind will not face the survivors directly. Instead, they observe through the security cameras, setting traps to prevent their escape. As a survivor, the group of youths with different backgrounds who were captured by Umbrella for use in its experiments, they have only one objective: escape. Survivors will need to use their unique skills effectively to cover each other and defeat the creatures together. Cooperation and coordination are vital to success. As the mastermind, you can observe the survivors' actions through the security cameras placed all around the facility. As a survivor, completing this stage and completing objectives such as obtaining specific items, survivors can advance to the next area. Survivors will successfully escape once they complete the third area in a level. The mastermind can use cards to create all sorts of chaos, including placing traps and vicious creatures on the map, weaponizing security cameras, and then the creatures themselves can take direct control of zombies and the tyrant to attack survivors. And if you're a survivor, you do have time limits and respawns. When a survivor takes too much damage, they will start dying. They will not be able to move freely while in this state, but a nearby teammate can revive them. If they fail to get help in time, they will respawn, but lose a chunk of time available. And also, they have specific skills. Survivors each have their own special skills: damage reduction, healing, melee attack, hacking, use your skills effectively, and escape together. As far as the characters, the mastermind is Daniel Fabrin, and the characters, you've got Samuel Jordan, January Von Son, Valerie Harmon, and Tyrone Henry. Tyrone Henry is the tank, Valerie Harmon is support, January Von Son is the hacker, and then Samuel Jordan is geared towards damage. They all have their unique abilities as well. So I'll leave a link in the description box down below where you can sign up for the closed beta test. You can sign up, no guaranteed access, and you can register as a Resident Evil ambassador. And after registering, proceed to the closed beta test entry form. Alright, and lastly, I do want to go over some updates on Control. Control dropped just a few weeks ago, but the content is going to persist in the game, and some post-launch content has been detailed. Free updates coming from 505 Games and Remedy Entertainment include a photo mode. Remedy is working on the much-desired photo mode, arriving this fall free to all players, which will enable players to take awesome snapshots of Jesse in the oldest house. Also, a new game mode will be added for free. In December, the Expeditions game mode will be released, offering challenging new endgame content in which Jesse must help the security chief explore the mysterious formation and its strange surroundings. Here you will face some of the greatest challenges in the oldest house has to throw at you. Expeditions will be free to all players. Outside of that, there will be some paid content. In 2022, full paid expansions will be released: the Foundation and AWE. Both will offer new story missions, teams, enemies, and game mechanics, and will take place in new locations within the oldest house. First up, you have the expansion 1 in the Foundation. Delve into the history of the oldest house. At the request of the ever-mysterious board, Jesse must explore what lies beneath as she returns orders to the Foundation and the oldest house itself. And then expansion 2 is AWE. Jesse goes into a new area of the oldest house, the investigation sector, where the Bureau closely examines altered world events. Both of those expansions, again, will be paid expansions in a digital deluxe edition, including both expansions as well as the extra side mission in Isolation, and the exclusive outfit and the urban response gear is currently available for purchase on the PlayStation 4 at a whopping $79.99, which is really expensive given that the base game has been on sale for like $40 at this point. It was briefly available at that price at like Target, so $80 for the entire game, I don't know, that's a little bit steep. I really enjoyed Control. I think it has some very captivating gameplay. The story, either you're gonna get super into it or you're gonna be really lost and you're not gonna give it the time to really develop. I found myself to be rather engaged to it, but I know not everyone is gonna feel the same way about the story. The gameplay, however, I think is really good. It should be noted that there are no difficulty options in the game, so you have to go through it the way that the game was designed. There's nothing to make the game easier or harder or anything like that. Again, photo mode will be dropping fall 2019, and the game is gorgeous, so being able to take some cool pictures will definitely be nice. New game mode in Expeditions December 2019, expansion 1 in the Foundation early 2020, and expansion 2 in AWE will be dropping mid 2020, so new content coming to Control. Hopefully at some point we do see some sort of complete edition release, because I think that'll be a very enticing pickup. I know that Control is a game many were just inherently going to skip out on because it is a $60 release and it is a shorter game comparatively speaking to some of these massive RPGs coming out, and coupled with the fact that there's a billion games coming out, you know, Control is one of those titles that I could see some people foregoing on. So down the line, if there is some sort of complete edition release with the extra content and updates, that would be a very enticing purchase. If they released that at like $40, I would definitely be all over that and recommending that to everyone. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, over in Japan, some cool Persona 5 themed consoles are coming with cover tops, controllers, all that good stuff. Project Resistance does have its closed beta signups available right now, so check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And lastly, Control is going to be getting some nice content, a photo mode, a new game mode in Expeditions, and 2 expansions will be coming in 2020. Expansion 1, the Foundation, in early 2020, and Expansion 2, AWE, in mid 2020. So check that out as it is available, and make sure you have your eyes on Control if it does go on sale. I could easily see it being $30 by, say, Black Friday, and that would be a great pickup, although, again, a complete edition will probably be happening at some point. At least that's what I would imagine. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.